Alright, this is Ken Sheets, real estate. I'm putting my old real estate hat back on here. I'm here with Ashlyn, and we're going to talk about a property called Upton Highlands.
Upton Highlands.
How does it get the name Upton Highlands?
Well, this whole area used to be called Upton when people were first settling here. There was mills here, wood mills here. So anyway, this is the old Upton area of this.
And Highlands is very Scottish sounding.
Well, Highlands meaning you're going up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah, we can't see it today, but that's Mount Shasta.
No, actually Mount Shasta is like right there.
Right here?
I swear, it's right behind that oak tree.
You swear it's really there. We can't see Mount Shasta. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in the mountains, so it's being clouded for these solstice days. Well, let's take a walk in. Come on, I'll follow you.
You know what? The gateway starts right over here. I don't want to walk through the gardens.
You take the lead here. So there were we were talking to the banker, and there were like $4 million worth of improvements that were put into this property, and we can see the beautiful.
The gardens are really exquisite. They're really beautiful. And here, this pile of rocks is actually a fountain.
Oh, they put in a fountain, huh?
And I think the best way to get around the gate is over here to the left.
Lead away, my dear. Go ahead. I'm going to drip back here because I'm filming you.
All right.
So what's your dream for all this? I'm with Project Dream Shield, so let's talk about that for a minute.
Well,
because Dream Shield's about manifesting things too. So
we're talking about Ascension Heights Health Resort.
Ah.
It is a conference center. There's all sorts of different healing modalities going on, including some allopathic practitioners, nurses, and doctors.
Is there one of the things that I am finding is that the money is not that good for a lot of this work, though. You know, that hasn't really. I see so many practitioners and they're struggling financially. Would they be able to afford being in a property?
All right, let's.
I'm giving you the hard questions that you're going to hear.
I am director of Shasta Vortex Adventures. It's a tour guide company that I've owned since 2003, and I've been guiding tours since 1996. There are people coming here from all over the world to do.
Why here, though?
Because this is a sacred mountain. Mount Shasta is a spiritual.
Doesn't everybody feel their mountain is sacred, though?
Oh, this is one of the 7 sacred mountains of the world. And I always like to say that my best PR team lives right up there. Everyone comes here saying, Spirit told me I had to come to Mount Shasta. I had no idea what Mount Shasta was until
It's kind of like
Googled
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, the way people are drawn here.
And these people come and they spend money.
Right.
Yesterday, I went on an all-day guided vision quest with a man from Brazil. He spent $495 to spend 7 hours with me. The day before, he spent another $100 on a session with me, and another $105 on a massage.
That's very good. I heard
money.
I heard Sarah Wellborn.
And then I got a very generous tip at the end of the day.
Yes.
So
you would see that right through these gates here, the first thing you'd come to would be the, what do you call it? The spiritual...
The administration
building.
Where you come to sign up and, figure out how to
Would that be like shared office space for people?
Shared office space. There would be the conference center as well, and there'd be a dining hall and a kitchen attached to that.
Is there any kind of like a large meeting facility for like doing big work?
Well, that would be the conference center.
The conference center. I think of a conference center as being fairly modest size.
Oh no, this would serve
how many
at least 600 people. I've yet to decide.
That's a hall then.
Yeah, and there'd be several breakout rooms also, so you could maybe seat 1,000 at the same time if you break down all the walls.
Okay.
And also, just energetically, spiritually, I've walked this property, and I know there are many different vortexes and portals.
We'll go around the gate here.
And spiritual beings that are waiting to play with someone like me and you.
Take us to a vortex.
Well,
there's electric vortex there. No, that's the electric. So there's the plumbing, the electrical, the streets are all here.
There's 38 different different parcels.
in this real estate depression that we're in.
We're walking on pavement right now.
Yeah, are there sidewalks?
Very well graded pavement, by the way.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And each one of these 38 parcels has electricity, telephone, and cable.
And it's about 150 or 120 acres, I'm sorry, right?
Something like that.
So there's electric, there's gas, there's...
Not gas.
there's no gas. What about the cable you say is here for
Cable
internet?
TV.
Uh-huh.
And you know, you're supposed to dig your own well and your own septic here. Last thing I want is a bunch of septic fields in my resort.
Right.
So we are going to, I've already gotten an estimate for around $2 million for an alternative sewage production center.
Wonderful.
Where it puts out water that's clean enough to use in your gardens.
Well, that's a good point. Mount Shasta is amazing for clean water, isn't it? The water here.
Some of the best in the world.
Geyser water is bottled here.
We call it
Geyser
Crystal
water
Geyser.
company? Crystal Geyser.
There's
Right.
actually a couple of different bottling companies.
So what's the population of Mount Shasta?
Officially in town, it's 3,600, and it's been like that for the last 22 years that I've been living here. But the population growth is on the outskirts of town.
I see.
Another couple thousand on the outskirts.
Is this considered the outskirts of town, or?
This is in the county, just a few blocks into the county.
All right, so we're outside the city official limits. Are there tax advantages to that?
I don't know.
Sorry.
But the county government is sometimes easier to deal with than the city.
One less
officials.
administrative officials.
Yeah.
All right. So where's one of these vortexes you're talking about?
Right here.
All right.
In the middle of this area. That's
It seems like there's a trail there.
Portal. No, we're not going to walk.
We're not going to make it in there?
I've never walked into it because you see these bushes?
Right.
That's the whole area is full of bushes right here. So I haven't walked into that one.
All right. And what are Lemurians?
Well, it stems back to the ancient continent of Lemuria, which was in existence around the time of Atlantis. And the Lemurians are the people who lived in Lemuria. And when their continent was destroyed, a lot of them went underground. And they were in the Pacific Ocean. So,
Which is 100 miles.
Theory has it that a lot of the west coast of California, Oregon, and Washington is ancient Lemurian